Onic, the way that they won in the first two games, you would definitely believe that they are the best in this tournament. Why? Because it was Echo that they defeated. And it wasn't Echo just making the mistakes whatsoever. It was Echo fighting in the same degree as Onic. There's so much decisiveness between these two teams, but Onic won 2 games.
And now, this could be the last. Onic here, just helping Kairi start off that orange while it's Karltizi mirroring.
Well, both of the mid laners are having a bit of fun. You know, we spoke about the Sansan duo. Turns out we have our own Sansan matchup in the mid lane.
Across the seas.
Across the seas.
Or the river here. Keyboy spots Yaoi. There was a second attempt. There's a jump.
Good jump. Boots as well. Oh, forcing a flicker very early on from Yaoi.
It's definitely a bad decision from Yaoi. The fact that they don't have the flicker for the first turtle fight, that's massive.
Yep, that's 100.
Definitely a bad decision from Yaoi.
102 seconds that Yaoi has to wait, given the adjustments to pull yourself together. But should be enough time, given that he might not even have the bloody hunt when time comes.
Okay, the Joy is a problem here, and I really like the duel between Sans and Sanji. The way that they're also look at that micro play coming up from Sanji. He held on to the minion so that it will not be as fast, and Sans his lane will be frozen a little bit.
Yep, and Sanji's continuing, right? For that matter. Now here's a duel once more. Karltizi and Kairi, they let go.
Yeah. Little Wanderer going into Karltizi. Every single thing matters in this particular game and in this particular matchup between Karltizi and Kairi. And just a Little Wanderer can spell a massive difference between two junglers.
Yep, it allows Karltizi to reposition. Again, there's that movement speed buff along the river, that main artery that draws from corner to corner. Now Turtle has spawned. Boots here at half health. I'm wondering if he's ready to come through. And now both junglers are on the scene.
Kai on the last slot. This time Sanford looking to use the bravest fighter here. Look at the stun right now, and that's going to be a free. Turtle over to Karltizi. Rhythm popped in. That's going to be the bloody hunt as well. Locking Keyboy down, but he fires a 3-man. That's the vengeance, and that's the combo with the petrify. Karltizi able to sustain right now, but Boots finds the first blood on the back line. Karl looking for the trade. Kairi 1 HP, but Keyboy and Sans proves to be too much for him to handle. Finally, we get a good trade back. Echo is able to take Boots down, but the kill was only for Yaoi.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Echo getting the kill, but the fact that they got the turtle, that's what's more important here. You can already see why the Valentina is favored to go up against the Joy, not only because of the ultimate that they can steal, but also because of the damage of the Shadow Strike. Once you lock down the Joy, it's not going to be a free pass to the backlines. That's why Boots, despite getting the kill, still received a lot of damage. Overall, Echo wins the first turtle fight.
And this is already a great change. If we're expecting to go to game 4, maybe even 5, Echo has to start changing up this dynamic with the turtle. Oh!
Karl gonna be caught by the rough waves, and Sans picks up the kill. Did Kairi steal his purple buff?
Let me see. We'll never know unless...
Sans! He's able to escape. Oh, it's a red apathy. Not enough! It's not enough to kill Sans. Beautiful oddity. The ocean oddity to get out of range.
Back-to-back unfortunate events up top. Boots gets away as well.
And 15% reduction in the damage under the outer turret. And there's just shields. Yaoi with direction to Kairi. Man, they don't stop.
They don't stop. They want to keep on going. And CW hits onto the turret, getting a bit of gold himself.
Oh, Onic really... Oh, I mean, Echo... You would think that they already have the lead, but Onic will always find an opening. And the fact that they found a kill onto Karltizi, that was so weird to see, because we didn't see the build-up on how they were put in that position. What matters is Onic took out Karltizi, and that's a massive dent. You can see Kairi already level 7.
And Karltizi's just about to get there, right? Another jump, catches one, and a hook.
Bloody Hunt as well. Bravest Spider also used up. 2 big ultimates used up, but Keyboy will fall. Echo have a man advantage. Kairi, 1 level lead. Karl gonna be able to find that level 2 as well. Level 7. Sans jumping back in. Kairi with retribution, but it's Karl. The goal finds it. Rough waves over to Sanji. Is Sans gonna be caught? The appraise is right. Oh, Karl! What? He different direction. Now it's gonna be Kairi jumping to the back, looking for the kill, but he has to be careful here. Sanji does some damage, and Kai ends up getting caught.
Oh.
That's deja vu. I think that's what happened, Wolf. Earlier, when Carl TZ fell, it was just on it collapsing on him. This time around, they catch the one. They catch Kyrie.
Very important. And Kyrie, very questionable that he went for that play, specifically because he knew that there were 4 people in there. They already got away. With Sans surviving, that could have been a massive, that could have been a getaway for Onyx, but it didn't. And it now puts the tempo to Echo 1.4K. God.
That's a solid lead, especially how close this game is, 2-3. In 5 minutes, there's a hook!
Oh, Keyboy cancels it though. Now not fully in range. Sans jumping in. The Bennett's Rage still finding his mark. Rough waves popped in onto Yaoi, but the conceal is there. Echo playing it clean with their pickoff strat.
And now in mid, once more, these 2 junglers, these 2 young prodigies going in. Champions in their own right. What all this action is buying in the mid and in the lower part of the maps are a dead lane once more. It's like that Masha Terizla matchup, but yeah, it's just the Lapu Lapu and the Joy waiting to rotate. They don't want to see each other in that lane.
It kind of gives a lot of advantage to Benny Cutie. Well, just as we say that
we saw it there.
Yeah, we saw it. You have the Blade of Despair already available for Benny Cutie. Now's the time. 6 minutes and you have an engaged comp from Echo. You do have a way to pick up, but generally speaking, you want to engage with this Frederick and this Beatrix, Valentina to top it all off. You have the power spike now, Echo, and Onyx, they have not built enough for them to defend against Echo, unless, of course, Keyboy finds a massive ultimate.
Oh, but he's the one who's found.
Keyboy canceled out. Keyboy canceled the hook with the tough boots and the Tyrant's Revenge. Perfectly timed now. Sanford has the ultimate back up. Kyrie is looking for the steal. Let's see if he's able to make this work. Carl versus Kyrie. Kyrie pops the Phantom Execution a little bit too late. Conceal play. Echo is able to escape. Carl TZ secures the turtle. 3-0 in the bottom lane. Sanford 1v1 against CW right now is going to be able to dash out, but it's not going to be enough. The flicker comes through. Sanford with a solo kill.
The Apex Predator finds one. And up top, Boots, it's 3 on him.
He's going to be slain as well. Penny picks up the kill. Echo side laners are online in game number 3.
Oh, okay. Gonna be very bad for Onyx. Not only did they lose the turtle, might have gotten away with Keyboy, but the fact that they lost the kill onto the bottom lane, and they also will lose a turret up top. It's just the map that will be bleeding red this time.
It's about 10 seconds until the purple. And the Lord, and no! They take down Sans once more. He couldn't even respond. This is going to allow Echo to push the tempo. Again, I think up next on the docket, that mid lane, so that the Lord coming in a minute will be as free as it gets.
Boots is going to be sandwiched here. Not a good position to be at right now. The hook, oh, it barely connects. Boots just barely out of range as Benny Cutie and Sanji just goes ham onto the tier 2 turret up top, seizing it down, clearing out the mini waves, and takes it down.
Oh, look at Kyrie stealing that orange.
Yep.
Never a dull moment. He's always up too.
Ooh. These hooks have been just like
any TP out?
A pixel away.
We'll see him.
Oh. Okay. We didn't know, and when...
My lord! Keyboy finds Benny, but there's no one to follow it up. Keyboy now backing up. Sanford finding the stun. Now the bravest fighter. CW is going to be caught right now as the backline's going to be turning down. As the flicker going to go away! CW is able to dish out so much damage, peeling away. Sanford's low. Kyrie looking for him. He finds a Thorn Rose, but in the back, it's still Echo winning in this fight. CW putting the models down again, but Kyrie should fall here to Sanji. That's the Raiders. That's Kyrie! Oh, Sanji takes them out. It's a killing spree, and Echo are in full control in game number 3.
A 4-for-1 with Echo converting into the first lord of the game. No denying the mechanics on every single player in this bout is on a whole nother level. But again, against two heavy hitting core heroes, the one could not get away.
That one could not get away. Unbelievable fight coming out from Onyx. I thought for sure that they didn't stand a chance against Echo. I thought that if they do fight against Echo, they will just be wiped out.
This is a stat. No way.
Average? Okay.
Our league operators work hard.
They really do.
They really do.
TPM. So average TPM was how much? 6?
Yeah.
I don't need...
If I'm not mistaken, Sanji's ahead.
I don't believe that.
All right, Sans got to step up his game, man. His CPMs are looking real low this game.
Because Sans has been dying a little bit more in the series compared to the rest of MSC. So that's why Sanji's on the up and up here.
Okay. Interesting point, for sure. Okay, Kyrie went for the Thunderbelt, by the way. It's not the Molteness, it's into the War Axe greedy build that you see Galkizi have used.
Oh, nice Petrify there to cancel it out for the flicker. Yeah, we're going to be engaged on Tyrant's Rage. Popped in, CW with the go away right now, but the sun connects onto the back line. CW is going to fall. Who's the once again prevails in this team fight, saving his team. Tier 2 in the mid lane falling.
Top lane, Lord's gonna swing away at it. 3 defenders from Onyx here. Huge trade coming in. Echo 7K ahead. They're outgunning and outmanning Echo. Still here. And now they take that inhibitor. Can they go for the finish?
6 seconds. Stanford with the Bravest Fighter still has it right now. Is asking the retribution coming in. Keyboy jumping in as well. The Terrified not going to be able to kill Kyrie right now. Is asking the respawn timers coming down. Onyx able to fight. Who's jumping back in onto the base of it all with the rhythm. Is it enough? No! Tries to shut down. Keyboy finds the play to turn it around.
Huge punish coming in from Onyx. Definitely not endable quite yet. Echo, the gold lead has shrunken down to 4K, and we'll see once more how deep Echo was and how sure they were that they could finish.
Back-to-back plays coming out from Keyboy, catching the entirety of Echo that's pushing in there. You can see the jump. Then Boots, after the player coming up from Benikiti, which wasn't the maximum range, was able to catch up. That Keyboy with the flicker so that he can thread the needle. You have Chewe dealing the damage already, and that was some great punish coming out from Onyx. Still, they are way behind. The debt is still pretty high. But Onyx, that's still an important swing back.
Mere moments ago, we could have sworn Echo was going to end it. And now, just as quickly as we analyze that replay, Onyx are back. And they are taking away buffs from Carl Teasy. It's a quarter of a minute left until this Lord spawns. This is going to be Luminous Lord. If Echo gets this, again, back to the aggression, back to the tempo. If Onyx gets it, we're back to a 50-50. Hell, maybe Onyx can even end, given how fast they've recovered.
Still the fact remains, Echo, they have an economic advantage. They will be the one first to get into Lord Kyrie.
Gonna turn.
He opens it up for his team. Yaoi's getting spotted out. Stanford with the Bravest Fighter defensively right now. Ski Boy! He's able to fly. Benny! He found Benny in the fly! The collapse! Onyx, they disregard the Lord! They go for the fight. Kyrie in the midst of it all right now. With the fans of execution. That's a lot of damage plays down. But look at CW, who's gonna be able to free hit in the back. Boots also with the rhythm. Lord slain. Still, it's Echo on the board with the objective. But is it worth for Onyx?
They lost Benny. But that is a Luminous Lord marching up top.
The fact that Echo didn't lose any more hero after Benikiti, that's actually the good play that they did. It was Keyboy just finding the perfect target, and the combo was there. Onyx did not lose any of their heroes. Echo did also not lose anyone after Benikiti. That's why they will be able to defend still. I think it's worth it. All things considered, Echo will still be on the driver's seat.
Well, one thing, they've denied the enhanced wave, but wait! Onyx showing a little bit of teeth here, doing more than just taking down the Lord. There's a fat wave in mid that was brought in by Echo, but Onyx standing their ground, no dice here.
Gonna be waiting for Benikiti to be ready once again. When it comes to the battle spells, that is what you'll have to count now if there will be a next Lord fight. Gonna be Yaoi and Sanford ready at it. For Onyx, if they timed the flicker of Echo well, they know that they can actually fight now if they do find an opening.
Oh, pulling out the orange, delaying the motions that Onyx are looking for. They want to give it to Chewe, so they're going to be set up for a faster clear, a better engage in case they find it. Because again, these team fights, they come out of nowhere. And that's just how good Onyx are, how connected they are, the synergy between them. One sneaky, one Keyboy says, I have the jump. Let's go. That's what's happening so far. And how many times have we seen the mechanics defied? The hooks, the bloody hunts canceled. Those pickoffs, they're key, but Onyx doesn't know exactly how to stop them in their tracks.
Speaking of mechanics, I'd like to shout out Sanford here. the way that he's managing against Melissa is actually so well. Chewe already knows how to deal with the lapu-lapu. He knows how to use the go away. But Sanford knows that his bravest fighter does the big sword that he has when he pops it. He can actually hit Melissa even with the go away,
yeah,
just because of the length and the
Anti-CC.
anti-CC that you also have with it, the bravest fighter. So he actually plays it well. The reason why he wasn't able to defeat or to fend off the attack onto Benny Cutie was that he utilized the Bravest Warrior onto Kyrie instead, and Kyrie dodged it. Or maybe it was Keyboy, or maybe it was Sans, I mean. But the rest is... The thing that I want to say here is that Sanford is going to be playing an important role as much as Yabui would, and Sanford needs to find Chewe. Nobody else can.
Yep, and it seems like whoever pulls the trigger first and does so at the right target. It is not just about finding the right angle anymore, because that's how good these teams are, will spell defeat or victory. If Echo can even mount a comeback. Here's another Lord, pulled over. Echo's side, Carl Teasy, less than half health here. No one home for the hooks.
What is that reaction time? He had to react to that one. Yaoi now. Kyrie's baiting the Bloody Hunt. They want to go for a top lane or they clear it out. Call TZ on it. That's a quick turn to the Bloody Hunt. Calm down together. Venice Rage as well. But Venice Rage finds Yaoi. Boots to the back line now. Jumping with the back. Just Benny! It's going to fall. No! He's still able to survive in the back line. Meanwhile, Sanford falls. Yaoi as well. Onyx, they win a team fight. Echo get the Lord.
Second time in a row this has happened.
Benny?
Echo gained.
Benny?
But wait.
What?
What's he doing?
Whoa.
We gotta be careful.
Wait,
He has a flicker. Watch him.
Benny?
Benny?
Beauty with the beer. Oh, one more shot. He's taking forward. Oh, Benny! Now, able to sustain back up, but Kyrie falls. Kyrie comes through, takes Benny out. Keyboy and Kyrie now managing the wave. CW was taken out. Carl TZ is looking to play with the sword.
That was uncharacteristic.
Uncharacteristic, a hero play from Benny.
Uncanny.
Rarely happens.
Odd. I'm perplexed. What's going on? There's a jump.
Keyboy with the Stars Revenge. That's Boots buying the winner truncheon right now as he jumps into the back line. Sanji's gonna fall right now with the rhythm, and Sanj with the oddity. Carl TZ in the midst of it all. Yaoi with a concealed play. He's looking for a challenge, but he plays the scratch, connects. Boots is gonna be connected down with a Bloody Hunt. Knocks it away. Boots! He finds the winner! He finds the winner! Moving forward with the bravest fighter. No one dead. Keyboy backs away. Kyrie in the mid. Dodging away from the stun right now with the Iron Hook connects. Now, Kyrie, does he fall? He dashes away. What is this game? What is this series?
We've had the camera up top for a good 2 minutes, and it all led to trades left and right. Could have sworn the Lord was going to march in. It was going to cross the river. But the way that Echo and Onyx are putting everything out for all of us to enjoy.
It all started with Benny Cutie making a weird play through the long bush,
Weird
gets
but
out,
effective.
going at the
Weird.
attack of the boots.
Weird's a word.
What is happening? And then, even after Benny Cutie died afterwards, Chewe also died.
He found him.
Everybody, almost everybody died. Kari got away with a sliver of health. Sanford died before the fight, then respawned. That was how long it was. And still nobody won.
It's all about the moments. I think
Goodness.
there's so many moments in this game. Literally, there are individual moments, team moments, everything put out.
That was a macro trade. I think the best case scenario that Echo were going for, they were still the aggressors in that moment, was Benny was going to trade for CW, maybe take Boots and Sands out on the way, and then Sanford, Carl Teasy, and Yaoi would come through, just escort the Lord. I think that's what they were going for in the long run, in the long haul. But Onyx wasn't going to let it go through. It wasn't going to be that easy. And now 20 seconds away from this, I've lost count, fourth Lord of the game. It's fourth Lord of the game, and this time around, can confirm it is evolved.
It is.
So now team fights are going to hurt more, especially as they walk with the Lord.
Nobody's leading when it comes to the economy at this point.
It's back to even.
Back to even. But Echo, a little bit of a minion wave management advantage up top just because of the fact that they have taken out the inhibitor. That means that it kind of favors them because it's kind of beside the Lord.
Yep.
Lord lane, or pit.
They sent Boots to take care of the long lane.
Yep.
And Echo's dispersing. They're looking for a play. I think this is as honest as the bush gets.
Yep.
They know that Kyrie likes that angle.
Yep. Conceal right now from Keyboy. He spawns Sanji out. Now with the counter revenge, he's looking for the play in the back. But he finds Yaoi. Just Yaoi right now. They all collapse in the back. But CW's going to be able to escape from Sanji. But does the damage. Now flickering on the CW. The CW with the nature. He buys some time. Sanji with the magic damage. He's able to buy some time as well. Going for the damage again. Keyboy. His immortality's going to fall. Vendors after he's not connecting. Boots will fall. Goes Betty flicker forward. 3, 4, 2. Keyboy Kyrie versus the likes of Benny, Sanji, and Carl. Kyrie with a puncture and the Thorn Rose. Benny Cutie does more damage. They won't go for the lore. They want to go for the end.
These are TikTok timers. Wolf, what's the math like? Can they do this?
This is going to be very difficult.
Let's see. That's Kyrie once again with a phantom execution. That's Keyboy with a counter bench and the raid. Wow, Keyboy saves the day for Onyx, for Indonesia. Charges up again. We have a game on our hands.
It's so easy to say. It's so easy to say Echo should have just gone for the Lord. They should have blitzed it. But nobody expects Keyboy to be this on point so consistently, game after game after game.
You asked me after the math. All they had to do is wait for 10 more seconds. Keyboy bought that. He wasn't in the vision. Kartisi finally looks at that, and then Keyboy connects with it. Nobody was there to scout out where Keyboy was. He's out of vision. Kartisi, when he found out that Keyboy was charging, it was far too late.
Sans is dead. Sans is dead. Benny's dead from the last fight earlier. Onyx want to push the pace now. Sanji boots all the way in the back. Bong presses the winner cruncher. Is able to survive. Switches it out.
Watch out.
The immortality. Pops the vengeance as well. One more hit. It's not going to be enough. Kyrie now onto Sanji. He's using the puncture stacks. He's using a little bit of damage, but the stun connects onto him. Kartisi is looking for the retribution. Kyrie is too as well. Onyx needs this to stay in this game longer. That's the hook, but it's only on the Keyboy. He's going to be able to take that damage right now. Kyrie versus Carl. Going with the puncture, with a phantom execution, and that's going to be Carl Teasy! A 4-man Lord knocks up, but Keyboy falls. Kyrie's going to follow next as he follows through. Puncture away once again. If he's able to escape from this one, I don't know what happens next. Kyrie buys the immortality. He goes for the phantom execution. The Thorn goes in. Every international, he does this. Benny with the dash forward. Yaoi, he wants to go for it. There's no way you survive this guy. There's no way. The Bloodhead comes down, but Sans! It's Guys! Faded Echo! Sanford with the stun. Kyrie's still alive. Now with the immortality, buys the winner touch him. It's not going to be inside, but Carl times it perfectly. CW still able to pace it down. They're looking for the end here. Can Echo do it?
3 for 1. 3 defenders. 1 down for Echo. There's the Lord. This is all in. Echo have to play this right. Oh, they're skittish. They want to take their time.
No way, no way, no way! Leo, Wolf, what is this game?
We asked for it.
We did.
Kyrie, that's impossible.
That's the reason they call him the one.
He's the one.
Only he can do this.
He is the one.
God.
He looked into the Matrix, downloaded the schematics, survived, took Benny on the way out.
What?
He still got it, but then again, Sanford, I would say though, Sanford really is playing this game so well. It's also the reason why Kyrie eventually died there. Kartisi found the opening.
These guys are going to make me lose my voice before the grand finals, man.
And it's just game 3.
I'm all here for it, man. Give me a best of 5. We need to see this go longer.
Or maybe 60-minute game like this. I'll equally accept that.
For the first time in about 5 minutes, Onyx are now looking for another play. They're able to secure a buff here, and they're now juggling items once more. We've seen Kyrie adjust, bought the Endless Battle, bought the War Axe. He now knows that without the immortality, for at least a few more seconds, there's a jump.
Revenge and the Rage onto Yaoi right now. Does the full collapse. Penetrate, able to connect all the 3 members, but Sans is able to use the rough waves right now. Sanford goes for the stun on the back line. Kyrie falls, but Boots is running down. Benny's going to fall as well. Sanji in the back doing the same thing to CW. That's a 1 for 2. Onyx losing in the straight. Boots, Keyboy, and Sans this time around. Keyboy's going to be able to flicker out of the Appraiser's Wrath. Echo. 1.3k gold lead. They can't even end anymore. No, they don't have Benny.
They don't have Benny.
The economy of the gold doesn't matter. It's more about the economy of actions.
Exactly.
It's the opportunity cost. When you rotate a certain way, when you flicker a certain way, you know that your opponents are keeping tabs. And here, this buff wasn't even gonna go to Onyx anymore. Echo knows that they've cordoned off Onyx, especially after taking down Kyrie and CW. This could have been the dream situation, but Onyx have done their homework. They've managed the waves.
Lord number 5, I think.
That's right, 5.
18 seconds before Kyrie. Not entirely sure. Without medicuting, they cannot burst the Lord in 18 minutes. 18 seconds, I mean. But Echo can utilize this as kind of a trap.